Hello guys, welcome to the from Selector. So in this video, I'm gonna share my honest opinion on 5%ers. Now, if somebody asks me which from to go for, then I would say you should go for real funding. Okay, don't ever go for the simulated funding for this time because the simulated funding proforms are ruined totally. Now, what I'm saying, you go for the real funding. At the same time, I'm saying go for the manipulation-free proforms. The simple thing is that if you have an account in simulated proform, let's say you have $100,000 in a simulated proform. Simulated simply means you have a demo account where you trade and just make some money and you in the demo environment, and then they will get you the payout. Okay, so there is no reason, you don't know one thing whether Profirm has funds or not to provide you payouts, but at the same time it can manipulate some things. Suppose you are going to enter in a trade, or massive amount of people are going to enter in a trade, they simply can widen the spread, they simply make slippage huge, so with that you will slip away from your initial position and you will have a 10x loss before news. So that's what usually prop firms do, and with their broker, I'm saying with those prop firm which has their own broker. Okay, now one more thing, let's say if you have $100,000 which is in real funding, okay, there is no any demo or simulated environment. Okay, you're trading real funding. So let's say if you have $100,000 account, then simply if you hit your 10% drawdown, which is $10,000, so technically you are not gonna lose that $10,000 because you purchased that account just for $500 to $600. But when you hit your 10% drawdown there, you lost $10,000 funding. And as well as one more thing, that $10,000 is real because they provided you real funding. So indirectly or directly, Profirm is going to have that loss. So that's a major thing. So when you have this type of model where you are losing only $500 to $600 and they are losing $10,000 just by your simple mistake, this is the simple indication of having a large funding, okay, in terms of giving you payouts. So in Profirm industry, there could be many prop firms. I don't know about those prop firms, but in my perspective, there are two prop firms which are on the top. So first one is 5%ers and second one is Funder Pro. Now I already made a video on Funder Pro, why you should go with Funder Pro, because Funder Pro is providing you daily payouts as well as, and you will get your payout within 8 hours. Okay, and at the same time 5%ers is giving you a good scaling plan where you can scale your funding to $1 million. And the good part in both prop firms, one prop firm which is Funder Pro, now if somebody is promoting itself by F1 racers, simply the prop firm has good funds to provide you payouts, and at the same time if a prop firm is very legit, it's providing you real funding with the cheap value and it's sustaining from 8 years, then it's a good prop firm as well. So this video is going to be very honest, where I will be sharing everything about 5%ers. So if you have any doubt related to any rule or regulation, I'm gonna clear that. Still, if you will have some doubt, you can ask me in comments and I will reply there. Now one more thing, don't ever think about having simple rules in real funding prop firms. Okay, because what happens usually, as you have seen in funding pips, you just got some crucial rules. You have to pass the account, you cannot risk 3% in a single trade, and many more things. Okay, there are like many rules. If you just take a wrong step, you are going to lose your funded account. Okay, that's simple. So but in these type of prop firms where you have real funding, you're not gonna lose anything because the rules and regulations came when you are going to pass your challenge. You won't have any problem when you are trading in real funding. So that's why I'm suggesting go for the real funding. So before we dive deep into this platform, make sure you subscribe this channel for the further updates and don't forget to follow us on the social media. Now let's go ahead. So we are on the 5%ers website, and as you can see, everyone in your right, they are the traders, they got the good profits from the 5%ers. Okay, and in real funding, that's the good thing. You can see every name here. Okay, so it's very transparent platform. That's why I like this platform personally, because it's providing you real funding as well as is very genuine. Okay, let me show you the genuineness of this platform. First, now you can achieve $4 million funding here, and let me just show you something. So if you click on this here, then you will redirect to the Trustpilot, and you can see clearly 4.9 rating stars out of 5. So that's the good thing. Like, you can you imagine a platform having 4.9 star rating in out of 5? that's a good rating, and that shows the legitness of a prop firm, okay? And the reviews are not normal like 500 to 300 like other scammy prop firms, and these reviews are very large in the number. Now I'm about to show you all the challenges, okay? So first we start with the hyper growth, okay? Now this is a very popular challenge, as you can see the program with the highest success rate in the industry, okay? And you can trade with up to $4 million. Now what is it? Hyper growth program simply means you're going to get instant funding, okay? So you don't have to pass any challenge here, you don't have to pass any evaluation phase. So how do you get this? Okay, first you will pay $260, you will get $5,000, okay? You just have to achieve 10%, and once you hit that, then you will get $10,000, okay? So the only thing is that you need to follow is your stop out level and daily pause. Remember about these things, okay? The stop out level is simply your max drawdown, so you cannot hit your 6% drawdown. And remember, this daily pause is not your daily drawdown, so it doesn't matter if you hit your 3%, you are not going to breach your account, because daily pause simply means if you hit your daily pause, simply you will not be able to open any position on that day. You can open new position only in the next day. Now profit split is up to 100%, so you can assume 80%. Time limit is unlimited, leverage is 1:30, so it's kind of like a swing account, and the one time fee is $260 for your $10,000, okay? Now what are the bonuses? Okay, I will tell you later how can you use them. So here are the challenges. You can go with instant funding. So let me show you all the rules. So specifications: double your funded account on every target you hit, okay? The profit target, maximum daily loss, and daily pause remains the same on the funded stage. So it simply means if you just pass your account and you get $10,000 and you double again, so it doesn't matter. Your profit target and your maximum loss and daily pause will be remain same as 6% stop out level, which is max drawdown, 3% daily pause, and your target is 10%. It will be remain same, okay? Now here, as you can see, the daily pause doesn't terminate your account, okay? So it simply reset on every 00 MT5 server time, okay? And you can check that time in your MT5 account right now. Accounts that hit the stop out level will be terminated. The stop out level is 6%. So remember, this is your max drawdown limit. You don't have to hit this. When completing each level, traders will receive bonus to their hub on top of their profit split. So what does it mean? Simply these bonuses are usable for your account purchases. Simply you can make any internal purchase in 5%ers. If you want to purchase any account, you can purchase with the bonuses. So it simply means if you get $15, you can collect that, and if you get $50, you can collect that and buy any program in 5%ers. Now holding open trades over the weekend is allowed. You can just hold your trades over the weekend and also over the night. Growth up to $4 million, leverage is 1:30. New trading is allowed except for back bracket strategies and other things, like you cannot put your sell limit or buy limit, okay? Sell stop, buy stop, like these kind of things. So never ever do this, and don't try to trade news, because I highly suggest you not to trade news, because it's very dangerous. When you are trading real capital, it's more dangerous, okay? Assets available: FX, metals, indices, and cryptos, okay? Platform is MT5. You will get MT5 hedge account, and no minimum trades or days required for this complete to level 1. So level 1 is simply means when you are applying for the $10,000, you have to just achieve this 10%, and then you can it easily redirect to the $10,000 level. Maximum capital per trader on evaluation is $40,000. So simply this is your max allocation. You can purchase one $20,000 account, one $10,000 account, and two $5,000 account, and when you calculate it, then it equals to $40,000, okay? So this is your max capital. First payout 14 days after receiving a funded account, and after 2 weeks after that, okay? Now there is no difference between 2 weeks and 14 days, so you will get your payout after 14 days, okay? Now one is interesting thing, in 5%ers they are giving you real funding, but the problem is only payout cycle. But if you don't want this problem, go and watch my previous video on Funder Pro, because they are giving you daily payouts as well as they are giving you real funding. Just go and watch that video. Here is another rule: at least you have to place one trade in 30 days, okay? This is the rule that you need to follow. Now what does it mean? Like, what is the growth plan? So program level 1, evaluation trader level 1, your initial balance will be 20,000, so you have to achieve 10% target, which is $2,000. Once you hit that, you will get 50% of payout, means $1,000, and they are not going to cut your balance, okay? You can increase that. They are not going to deduct anything from your balance, and you will get $50 bonus, which you can use to purchase any challenge. You can make any internal purchase in 5%ers with that, and the level is going on. Now you will get 80% profit split once you hit that sixth level, okay? And once you hit your level 8, you are good to go with the $4 million funding, okay? And you will get 80 to 100% profit split between. And after these, what is going to happen? You are thinking right now. So after all of these levels, at this stage, traders will get a personalized contract, okay? Simply you will achieve a higher success of level, so you don't have to give anything to them, and they will use your trades to copy, and they will make money as well, okay? So that's what the personalized contract is. Now let's head to the highest stakes, which is two-step program, the high risk high reward program for the confident trader, okay? So here you can start with $5,000 to $100,000 in demo account, okay? So first you have to pass your demo accounts, and then you will get funded with real capital. So step one is simply your profitable trading days should be 3 days. Suppose if you choose this 100k, you have to trade at least for 3 days, okay? Now what does it mean 3 days for scaling? So here is 10% for the scaling, okay? So simply you don't have to hit this target in 3 days, okay? If you just hit your 10% target in 3 days, you cannot apply for the scaling, okay? That's not a good thing. So always remember, these minimum 3 days are don't relate with the high stakes funded account, okay? It's for the scaling. So just ignore this for this second, okay? Maximum daily loss is 5% and maximum loss is 10%. Profit target is 8% and 5%, 10% for scaling, okay? And this doesn't mean you have to achieve this. You can just request 1% profit, okay, when you make in funded, okay? This is only for the scaling. Cost you will be refunded once you get funded. Profit share will be $40 reward. You can use that. Okay, 80%, 80 to 100%. The profit split is going to be 80%. Now let's talk about their specifications. So same thing. Activate your account within 30 days. You have to place one trade at least. Leverage is very good, 1 is to 100. Okay, previously we have seen 1 is to 30. That was like swing account. Here you are getting 1 is to 100. Now, when completing step 1, traders will have the option to receive hub credits for the future internal purchases. Okay, once you clear your step 1, you will get this amount $40 for if you purchase this $100,000 account. And holding trades overnight and weekend is allowed. Holding indices over the weekend is allowed but carries a high swap. So remember, if you are carrying any indices like US 30, NAS 100, so remember about the swap, because swap is the charge which you have to pay once you hold overnight, okay? Holding open trades over news is allowed. Executing orders 2 minutes before until 2 minutes after high impact news is not allowed. So simply you just need to know one thing, which is you can hold your trades on the news. If there is any news like CPI is coming, you can hold your trade, but never ever close your trade between 2 minutes time window, okay? And I would highly suggest you to not to trade news. But if you opened your position and you're trading on the 4 hour, doesn't matter if there is any NFP, because you're trading on the 4 hour. The higher the time frame, the better protection you will have from the news, okay? Assets available are the same. Platform is MT5 hedge. Again, a profit split will be 80% to 100% plus monthly salary, but this salary you will get only once you scale your account, okay? Maximum number of accounts per trader is 1 is to 1 x 5k 20k. So it's simply they are saying you can have only 3 accounts, okay? So you can have like 125k in funding, 5k, 20k, and one any other account. So scaling up to 500k, traders can request payout at any point regardless of 10% growth target, okay? First payout days 14 days, so payout cycle is 14 days. Now how can you scale here? Now what is the scaling plan in this thing? So this is your account balance. You have to achieve 10%, and once you achieve that, you will get 80% payout as the same. Suppose if you have purchased $100,000 account, okay, so you will get the same amount, which is 80% profit split, and just you have to achieve 70% target. 70% is way more, but traders can achieve this profit target. So 10%, 10%, 10%, and again. Once you hit this 300k, you will get 90% of profit split, okay? And once you hit this 350k, you will get 100% profit split with $4,000 monthly salary. Now what is this $4,000 monthly salary? Which simply means if you are not just making any profit from your trading, even then you will get $4,000 as your monthly salary, because you are holding 350k account, okay? That's why. And once you achieve this 500k funding, you will get 100% profit split as well as $10,000 monthly salary. Now let's see the bootcamp programs. So let me show you this bootcamp program. Now personally, I don't interested in bootcamp program, because like you can, if you don't have money, it's very good for you, okay? Why I'm saying this? This is the 100k account. You have to pay a fee once you start this challenge. So you will get $25,000. You have to achieve only 6%, okay? But your max loss is 5%. There is no any daily pause, okay? Once you achieve 6%, just they will increase that capital to 50,000. Again achieve 6%, again do the same thing, and then you will get funded with $100,000. So to start this thing, you have to give them $95, which is very low cost, okay? It's very low. Once you hit that $100,000, you have to only pay to $205, okay? That's it. Now here the charges increases because you're having 250K account. Now one more good thing, if you want to have $20,000 account, you don't need to pay anything here. No cost for you. Simply you have to apply for it. $5,000 your initial balance, and you have to achieve 6% for 3 times. After that you will get $20,000, and you have to achieve 5% profit target and 4%, and you can scale up, okay? That's the good thing. There is no any cost for you. And $2 hub credit, so that's the credit. Time limit is unlimited, but the bad thing is that the leverage is very low. As you can see, 1 is to 10, it's very low. Now here are the specifications that you need to know, and this is very crucial. A stop loss is required in all positions and orders. The SL in any position must not risk more than 2%. Bear this thing in your mind that you cannot risk more than 2% as your stop loss position, okay? Opening a position without a stall order is not allowed, okay? Or risking more than 2%. Any account with 5 violations will be automatically terminated, okay? Never ever violate their rules. If you violate them 5 times, automatically your account will be terminated, okay? Leverage is only 1 is to 10. That's what I don't like in this program. News trading is allowed except for bracket strategies. So you can trade news here. Holding open trades overnight and over with the weekend is allowed. Holding indices over the weekend carries very high sweep. As I said to you, maximum number of active accounts you can have 3, okay? One is 250K account and 200K max to max. First payout 14 days, and so you will get your payout after 14 days, okay? And if you want to check their spreads, okay, you can go for that. And here is the login ID and password. You can just put it on your MT5 and you can check that. The one more thing that I like in 5%ers, here you will get education, okay? Because they don't want to make you lose, because they are giving you real funding. So everything is free webinars, risk management, trading plan, education, one-on-one performance coaching. So everything is here. You can go for that. Now if you want to get your payout, you can request with the Riseberg, okay? And also there is option of crypto, so you can withdraw from that. And one more thing, if you haven't read FAQs, then you should, okay, go and read FAQs, because I have already shown you every single thing in this platform, as well as every plan and their rules, but you have to read it again. It's very good for you. So guys, if you find this video valuable for you, so make sure you subscribe this channel and don't forget to follow us on the social media. So that's it for the video. Till then, take care and goodbye.